Hi, I'm happy to see you as always, and also long time no see. I'm so sorry about that, but today we are on microhome number 15 and I am building in Mount Komorebi. That was the city that came with the Sims 4 Snowy Escape expansion pack. And just as a disclaimer, this house was built 2 months ago, so I don't remember every single detail and thought process that I had during the building of this house, but hopefully I will figure it out during this video, or at least by the end of this video, we'll see. And be prepared that this voiceover is heavily improvised. But of course, I do remember the general idea and the main directions that I was going for, because of course it is the same as with every single microhome that I've built so far for this series. So the main goal is to build a microhome that fits into its environment perfectly. And I think I succeeded. You can definitely see the inspiration on the exterior from the neighboring houses. And I think this house fills in this lot perfectly as well. So if you want to download this house, I suggest you to use the same lot that I had. You can see the lot name in the top left hand corner of this video. So this way you can place it exactly like I did. I am not happy with every single aspect of this house. We are going to talk about the good and the bad during this voiceover. Let's maybe start with the good ones. So I am very happy with the layout of this house and the exterior of the house itself. Not the landscaping. I don't really like the landscaping that I've done, but I really like the exterior. The floor plan is quite good. I really like this solution for microhomes. I use the bathroom as a divider, but I unfortunately needed to compromise in a few things that I would have preferred not to. So for example, at the beginning, I wanted to go for a kitchen and living area and the separate bedroom area. This is how I wanted to divide this space, but unfortunately I realized that it's not going to work because I don't have enough space for everything. So I divided it to be a kitchen area and then a living room, bedroom and study nook in one space. So it works as well, but it's not ideal because it is not what I wanted. And I wanted to use that Japanese double bed. I mean, it's not necessarily a Japanese double bed, but it came with the Snowy Escape expansion pack. I really wanted to be loyal to this pack, but then I realized that it's not going to work because I really don't have enough space, and I think in Japan, people tend to go for more practical solutions and maximize the minimal space that they have. Of course, I know nothing about this actually. I'm very uneducated regarding architecture or styles in general, so my vocabulary is lacking quite a lot, but I really try to explain what my thought process was, and I really hope, I hope this all the time, that I don't offend anybody with what I say and how I build my houses, because of course it can happen that I think that something's very typical somewhere, or this solution works perfectly with the style that I was going for, and then it turns out that I was wrong. So with my houses, I really just go for my personal aesthetic. So I choose furniture that, in my opinion, look good in that space. But I really hope it never offends anybody. So yeah, I believe that this house looks kind of a traditional mixed with modern Japanese style, but of course I might be wrong. And I really wanted to make the space to be more functional and fit as many items here as I can, and I succeeded, but I needed to compromise. So I needed to use the Murphy bed to do that, and I really don't like the Murphy bed in this space. I don't think it fits. Maybe if there was a different version of it, it would have worked, but I really would have preferred a gallery double bed or something. I know it's not existent in The Sims and it might feel weird, but I would be very happy about it because then I could have shoved a few things under it and maybe I could have made a more built-in look. I really tried to replicate the built-in look with the Murphy bed as well, but I didn't want to use the bookshelf that you can place next to it because it's huge and I felt like it's a waste of space. So I used the Book Nook kit shelves above the bed to make it a bit more built-in, but it's not that built-in. I don't know how to explain, but I am not very happy with the solution that I found. But in the end, this space is very functional and I really like the floor plan. If you can see, I paid attention to have a flow through the house, so you can go through the whole house without bumping into any furniture or without the need to walk around things. And I think it works for The Sims and it would work in real life too. Retrospectively, I might have changed up the orientation of the rooms. So I would have switched the kitchen with the living area and make the living area in the main entrance or at the main entrance and have the kitchen here where the living room is. And it is because I have this cute little dining area in the backyard, and it would have been easier to bring the food out from this house to the dining area if the kitchen was closer, but now it is what it is, and actually the Sims don't really care, so in-game it's not going to influence anything, but in real life it might have been a better solution to switch up the rooms. But yes, here you can see my favorite bathroom orientation or layout. I don't know how to explain that. Maybe I used the wrong words, but I really like these 1x3 bathrooms in microhomes because these take up the least amount of space from the living areas. And I think we can still customize them quite well. Okay, now on to the backyard. I really like the backyard of this house. I think it fits the vibe that I was going for. It is kind of a zen space with some meditational tools and this little dining area. And also I paid attention to the lighting of the house, so it looks great. This half of the lot looks great, I believe, but I will create a small oasis / community area to the right hand side because I didn't want to just occupy the whole lot with one single person's property, to be honest. So I built a fountain you will see later on, and I don't really like it, honestly. If I could change it up, I would choose something different, like a path with bushes and trees or something, or grill area, or I don't know, whatever. Or maybe a tree house, because why not? It's The Sims, let's maximize every activity that you could do with your Sims. But it is what it is now, and hopefully, or maybe, you will like it and you would prefer the actual outcome over my ideas. We'll see. And of course you can change it up anytime you want to, and the reason I placed this house so close to the edge is because there's that driveway and I really wanted the house to be built from that or center to that. And also, if you want to, you can just copy and paste this whole house again to the other side of the lot, and this way you can have a rental space, so you can rent 2 microhomes on this lot maybe, or rent it out. however you want to live with your Sims. But here you can see that I use this beautiful sand that imitates a Zen garden. I've never seen a Zen garden in real life ever, but I really want to because it sounds so peaceful and it looks very well, and I really hope that I could imitate it properly, or Zen gardens are at least a bit similar to this one. Oh yeah, that was another idea I had. Those onsens would have looked fabulous here, but I don't know why I scrapped that idea. Here you can see the final touches on the exterior. As I said, I paid attention, to the lighting, and also I placed a few creativity items. Here you can see a guitar and an easel as well. So whoever moves in here is a very, very creative and Zen person, and I love it. I didn't find space for the yoga mats, but it's for the best. I really like these meditational stools as well. I think they are cute. And of course, I could have used bunk beds. I could have placed 2 singular bunk beds to maximize the space, just going back to my bed dilemma. But I really like to have a space for my Sims to woohoo in, so it was not an option. I really would love to have a big double bed, bunk bed, or gallery bed. Here you can see this, I don't know, community area. You can see this fountain. The idea was that you could go through it on those stepping stones, but yeah, of course it's not happening in The Sims. You cannot do that, and there's that fountain in the middle that you cannot really avoid, but you can play in it if you want. I don't know if Sims can go into these, but I don't think so. You can see a few benches here, so I really wanted to just make this lot look better and just lift the whole area up a little bit. You can see that I placed a woohoo bush. Yeah, I was really focusing on Sims having woohoo in this house, right? Yeah. Maybe I could have placed those singular beds if I place a woohoo bush, and of course they have a shower that they can take care of these needs. But yeah, I prefer having a double bed. It's kind of a standard for me. There are a few exceptions when I don't use those double beds, but not this time, not in this house. I wanted it to be perfect and complete. So here we are at the screenshots. This is how the final product looks, and I play tested it, and I will going to upload it into the gallery. You can find my gallery name on the last screenshot or down in the description. And also I was away because I felt a bit burned out with the game and just sitting in front of the computer, really, because I work in front of the computer, so I just didn't feel like playing. But I'm back, and also I experienced a bug with the gallery, so everything was gone that I built, and I was very sad about it, but hopefully it is back now, so everything's cool. You will be able to find my house, but I really need to say goodbye now because we are at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, take care. Bye!